Well, Apple sold out early supplies of the new iPhones with millions of people ordering them sight unseen. They just take it on faith.
I think a lot of people are wondering, though, does this new gadget really beat what's already on the market? I mean, there's a lot on the market. Consumer reporter Steve Noviello is here with a look. Good morning.
Good morning to you guys. First up, our thanks to our friends at Verizon Wireless for powering up our segment this morning. That's where we sourced our cell phones from, and I got to tell you, I'm pretty impressed with what's already out there. You know, a lot of folks after our iPhone coverage last week that use Android said, where's the love for us? You know, Phil Schiller got on that stage and he said the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, the best phones ever made. That may be true overall, depending on your preferences, but when it comes to specific categories, believe it or not, there are phones already out there that outperform the next generation iPhone. Let's take a look at those specs real quick. Let's get up that first graphic. The iPhone 6 and 6 Plus certainly thinner and lighter and have really great built-in memory in them. That's really where Apple really did a great job, up to 128 gigs of built-in memory. Here's the problem though, all of that memory is internal. So if you buy the device, maybe you get the 16 or the 64 and go, I should have gotten the 128. You've got to buy a whole new phone. Not necessarily the case with Android devices. Take a look at this. This is the HTC One M8, and just like the other Android phones we're looking at, they have removable SD cards in them. So these little micro SD cards allow you to expand the memory and change it as you grow so that the phone can grow with you. The other cool thing about this particular phone is it has what's called ultra pixels, which capture twice the light of a regular megapixel, which give you better low light pictures. Speaking of cameras, the front-facing camera on this guy, 5.1 megapixels compared to the 1.2 megapixels on the next generation iPhone. If you absolutely are motivated by camera, by the way, take a look at this piece of video we have for you. The full screen is of the Nokia Lumia icon. This guy packs a full 20 megapixels in the camera on the phone. That's about 3 times what the next generation iPhone will have. Of course, though, many photographers will tell you resolution isn't everything, but you know what is? Battery life. The iPhone 6 comes in at 14 hours of talk time on 3G. Now that's at the $199 starting price point, so apples to apples. Samsung also with their Galaxy S5 has a $199 price point, but they bump up that battery life to 21 hours of talk time. So an additional about 7 hours of talk time for you. Yes, the 6 Plus will bump that up to 24 hours, but that's going to cost you another $100. And I'll tell you what, the other cool thing about these Android devices, the batteries are removable. So you could always have an extra one in your pocket, all charged up and ready to go, and just slip it in there with no downtime. You can also take this and slip it in water, something that the iPhone certainly cannot do. So this is not only a great sleek phone, but it is water resistant and dust resistant as well, which may be a big game changer for a lot of folks. The other big game changer was the size of the screen. I want to stay out here live and show you this. This is incredible. We actually have the Galaxy Note 4. Won't be on the market until next month. We could literally do a whole hour on this thing. It's absolutely beautiful. Redesigned with a new edge on it. And take a look, 5.7 inches on the diagonal compared to the iPhone 6 Plus, which is a 5.5. The resolution on this screen, I don't know if you can really capture it on camera, is 2K. Okay, to put that in perspective, the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus is 1080p. So that means not only is this better in terms of resolution than the next generation iPhone, but it is also better resolution than the HD TV that's sitting in your living room right now. And finally, real quick while we have time, a lot of folks talked about that sapphire glass. Will Apple decide to use it on the next generation product? They did not, but I'll tell you who has been using it. This is a Verizon Wireless exclusive, the Kyocera Brigadier 4.5-inch sapphire shield. And I'll tell you, the sapphire, of course, second only to diamonds in mineral toughness. It's in terms of having an ultra strong screen for you. This, by the way, only $99 with your 2-year contract. A link to Verizon Wireless and, of course, to the new iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. They launch on Friday. And yes, I will be there in line to get my own.
I'm sure you will. Thanks.
You got it.